The Army's regionally aligned force for the European Command is sending a message of commitment while expanding on lessons learned from time in Iraq and Afghanistan. Gail McCabe has more in this report from Poland.
The 1st Cavalry Division's 1st Brigade Combat Team came to exercise Steadfast Jazz as the regionally aligned force for the European Command for 2014. Steadfast Jazz is where they look to learn how to work NATO.
We have many who have no experience with the European Command. There are very different dynamics that occur within Europe than what occur within the Middle Eastern theater.
In this exercise, the soldiers of Fort Hood are working for a French Rapid Reaction Corps headquarters in a command post exercise. A CPX with some 3,000 military from 19 NATO nations, all focused on a situation where NATO responds to an attack on a fellow member of the alliance.
The Americans participate in a very large number in a French-led NATO response force, which is deployed in an Article 5 situation in Estonia. This is a very, very strong political message, you know that.
A message that speaks to the very core of NATO, collective defense of democratic freedoms. Steadfast Jazz is a venue where multinational avenues of capability are put to the test.
We have to be able to talk to each other, communicate, understand each other's maneuver, which really comes back to interoperability.
Translation: a coalition where partners depend on each other in the future as they have in the past.
In the end, it will be beneficial for all.
Gail McCabe, Poland.
Poland hosted the land force component portion of Exercise Steadfast Jazz, a NATO-sponsored training event. Well, U.S. soldiers and sailors joined their counterparts from 2 other nations in Rota, Spain for explosive ordnance training. Petty Officer Andrew Smith reports.
You're kind of walking around.
Explosive ordnance disposal teams from the U.S., Germany, and Spain teamed up for a rare trilateral training event in Rota.
It's just a great opportunity for us to learn what information they've gathered over the years, and we can give them some of the information we've gathered. So we all learn from each other. It's a great opportunity to learn each other's equipments, tactics, and those types of things. It doesn't happen often. These types of engagements maybe only happen once a year or so. So it's it's just a wonderful opportunity to learn from each other, have a good time together, and builds camaraderie between nations, and it's just an all-around awesome time.
Even though some of the men had worked together before, there were still opportunities to learn something new.
Yeah, there's a good chance for us to collect a lot of experience with other nations, especially with the United States Navy and with the Spanish Navy as well. Normally we have not the chance to train that often back home in Germany with foreign nations, and yeah, we learned a lot here, especially as today fast roping, and we're looking forward to learn even some more IED tactics within the next days.
By the end of the week, the teams went their separate ways, but took with them the knowledge and friendships they'd made. Petty Officer Andrew Smith, Rota, Spain.
The Capitol Christmas tree has arrived in Washington. The Engelmann spruce comes from Washington State and is 79 years old. Workers will place the tree on the U.S. Capitol's West Lawn on Monday. It will be decorated with more than 5,000 handmade ornaments from children across the country. The tree made stops in Texas, Arkansas, Tennessee, Virginia, and Pennsylvania. The tree has been a tradition for the Capitol since 1964. And for more military news, you can head online to PentagonChannel.mil. Don't forget, you can also check us out on Facebook and Twitter.